let's see number 6. Number 6 is PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other, and AB is an incident ray strikes the mirror PQ at B, and BC is the reflected ray that strike mirror RS at C. Then it will reflect through CD. So let's draw the normal to the plane at B and normal at C. And we know that according to the law of reflection, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So I equal to R, as we have learned in physics. So this angle and this angle must be equal. The incident ray, the angle between the incident ray and normal to the plane is called the incident angle, and the reflected ray and normal, the angle between them is called reflected angle or angle of reflection. So we know that I equal to R, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So let's take this angle be a degree, and this is also a degree. Both will be similar. Both are equal. Let a degree for this purpose. Let it be equation 1, and for this one, let this one be I1 and this one be R1, and for this one, let this be I2 and this be R2. So I2 and R2 are also equal. Let that be B degree. Let this be B degree and this is also B degree. This is our assumption. And we know that PQ and RS are two plane parallel mirrors, and BC is its transversal. So alternate interior angle must be equal. Now we can write PQ is parallel to RS, and BC is transversal. So we can write let this be X and let this point be Y, so that we can able to name the angles. So angle XBC is equal to angle YCB. XBC is A degree and YBC is B degree. Let's multiply 2 on both sides. That will be 2A is equal to 2B. 2A means which angle is 2A? This is A and this is A. So the complete angle will be 2A. This is B and this is B. So the complete angle, this much, B, 2B degree. So we can write here angle ABC. This implies that angle ABC is equal to angle BCD. Angle BCD. See here, angle ABC and angle BCD. AB and CD are two lines, and BC is the transversal. So both the angles are called alternate interior angles. Both are, we will write both are alternate interior angles. This implies then that two lines must be parallel, AB parallel to CD. It is proved now. My dear students, whenever required, you can make this video pause and write whatever you want to, and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed yet, and also press on the notification icon so that every time you can get the notification of the video I have uploaded. And thank you.